Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing behind the scenes and some party videos that we did for Ishi's birthday party. Everything including all the decor and the games were handmade. So here I am trying to make a piñata, which is a shell-like type, and was super easy to make. All we needed some cardboard and some paper and loads of paper tape. Once this was done, using equal parts of any sort of white glue and water, just mix it through and start adding tissue papers. Since this party was due, that is why we were not doing any Christmas decor around the house, and now we are all geared up for Christmas decor. Once this was dry, I painted it in a beautiful pearl finish pink and also made a slit at the bottom. It looked beautiful and very shimmery. As I filled the piñata with all the goodies, I stuck it with the tape so that it was easier for me to open. I took some printouts, and link of the printouts will be in the description box. Using another cardboard, I cut out 12 circles like this. And I didn't throw these circles because I'll be using it to make badges where kids can have their own unique mermaid names. You have several of these mermaid name printouts on Pinterest, and I'll link some favorites of mine in the description box. To create this punch hole game, we had it a very cute little twist in mind, so we made sure that these are nice and secured. To fill the goodies for the punch bag, I used these cupcake liners, but I would recommend something much more stiffer because they were bending all over the place. It worked, but they were not the perfect solution, I would say. So I added 2 layers of TP on top and then tied it with the help of a sellotape. My idea of birthday parties are more towards games that are very kids friendly and full of fun. So we had planned for almost 8 activities and games for 3 hours, which actually extended to 3.5 hours almost. But it was super fun filled day. So instead of punch the hole, we had a very beautiful and interesting twist for this game planned. So you will see this at the end of the video. So instead of buying kids a headband or anything, I created this small little kit to make their own bracelets. Also had these wooden MDF cutouts of different animal shapes and mermaids for them to paint. This is another game that I am preparing, where I've created some little fishies to throw into sharks and a dolphin's mouth. Later on I realized dolphins don't eat fish, but since the game was created, it had to go on. So this was how I created a shark and a dolphin, and kids need to throw these little fishies inside their mouth. To hold them a little upright, I added a cardboard. I also handmade these gift bags and added some activity games and a theme-based eraser set. Both of them are from Amazon For Ishi's dress as a mermaid, instead of doing a dress, I just gave her a mermaid clip. And this was the name tag that I created out of paper strips. So as you can see, I didn't use too many things. It was cardboards, couple of colored papers, some paper tape, glue and paint. And most of the games were created using that only. Once these name badges were ready, I added safety pins using lots and lots of clear tape. And our name badges are ready. Next game was pin the tail on the mermaid, and I drew the fins or the tail on piece of a paper and then traced it out on colored papers. This came out really nice and it was so much fun. Just make sure that you write the names of the kids on each of the fin. And just to play that stick thing, I used a double-sided tape. You can also use a normal tape and make a loop and then stick it at the back. So it was a really easy DIY to do. Ishi drew this mermaid for me on piece of a paper. Actually, this is a part of Ikea roll that I got long time back, and it came so handy during this entire party. And I painted this mermaid and stuck this poster on the wall with help of painter's tape. Now it was time to start decorating the house, and I am reusing lots of previous year decor. I always like to save them for the next years to come. I got this pump long time back and I'm still using it. Ishi was busy inflating all these foil balloons, and her grandparents were helping us with the rest of the latex balloons. The idea was not to do too much in terms of decor because the house is really small and we wanted to use lots of space for running around. So just a garland and couple of decor here and there on the wall just finished the look. And honestly speaking, kids really don't care what the decor is. That's more for the adults to watch and see. Kids are more concerned about how many games they are playing, what all activities are there, and what they are getting as a return gift. So we made sure that this was more a kid-centric party. I use these slip covers again. They come out only during the party time, and use these glittery tutu roll to create a sash around the chair. These two birthday banners came along with the balloons, and I used them along with the foil curtains that I already had. Balloon glue dots come really handy if you are planning to create an arch or a garland or something like that, because they really help to fill the gaps and make a very nice and tight arch. I used my all-purpose cleaner to clear the table, and by this time it was already 3 in the morning. I'm using the same white tablecloth, and this time I also added a transparent plastic mat on top because we are also having a glittery slime activity. Unfortunately, I just couldn't record because kids were so excited for slime, so I just kind of missed it. I'm also adding some color palettes, aprons, bingo sheets, some tissue mats, sketch pen, and this was the other side where I'm going to place the cake and food. Next morning I started hustling and just started putting things everywhere ASAP. Started with the cake, finished the cake in 3.5 hours. From baking the cake to decorating and doing all the fondant decor. I couldn't record, I'm so sorry for that. But it was so much of hustle. And this is how the final table looked like. So we added lots of brushes, paints, eatables. Everything was made handy for the kids to enjoy. Water, we didn't keep it on the table because there were lots of papers and art supplies. But every time kids were thirsty, we were giving them water to drink. This was the other side of the table. I arranged some cupcakes, smileys, cake, lots of French fries, and all the things that kids love to eat. We were not fussing too much about it and made our life a little easier. I also made these paper lantern jellyfishes. Now I'm leaving you to enjoy the party.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in long conversations. Cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. And I think to myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever, and I feel so free. I'm a sweet baby.